All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha HaQuadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men of Yasharallah. Doing this work in truth and in sincerity, risking life and livelihood in so doing, in these times more than ever. And shalom to the women and to the children who watch and who learn from these lessons. All right. I'm going to just go into some scriptures. All right. Because I kind of want to piggyback, all right, off of some events that are taking place in Israel right now. All right. It would appear that the Israelites are divided. Okay, the Israelites are are always at each other's throats. Okay, to you people, on the outside looking in, and even some people that are in this truth. All right, a lot of you are used to that chitlin Christian way of things going on. All right, but that's not the way that the real, okay, Christians, okay, which are Hebrew Israelites. All right, the Hebrew Israelites are the real Christians. All right, these people that you see going to these churches and places, those are not real Christians. All right. All right, and so when people look at it, okay, people look at this thing and say, well, they're always into it. This one's talking about that one's talking about this one. Okay, so this is Romans 1:16. All right, and it says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Mashiach." All right. Of the Lord, okay, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, "For it is the power of Yahweh unto salvation to every one that believeth." All right. So everybody that believes in the true doctrine, all right, of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, this is what, man? This is your ticket, okay? This is your ticket to what? To salvation. Okay, and unfortunately, there are not a lot of people looking for the salvation from the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, they're just not doing that. All right. You got niggas out here trying to stack up, okay? Trying to stack up off the Lord, man. Okay? Trying to, and man, listen, all right. Listen, I ain't gonna say no names, all right? You know, you know, I deal, okay? I deal with, the job that I have, I deal with all sorts of people, man. And for the most part, you see our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, okay? But, you have some of our people who have the knowledge, okay? But then, there's other tests within this walk, okay? And, those other tests, they just don't pass, man, okay? Reading on, it says to the Jew first, okay? So you have people in this truth who know who they are, man, okay? And also to the Greek. And then you have people who totally don't know who they are, all right? But then they come into this thing, all right? Because guess what? We were all Greeks, okay? Once upon a time, I would put my my hand over my heart, and I would say the what is it called? Damn, what is that thing called? When you what do they call it? Stand for the saying of the, what is it? Star Spangled? Wait, what the fuck is the name of it, man? The old say, can you see thing? All right. So we would all do that, okay? Because we were Greeks, Romans, okay? But what's that? America, okay? We're not in Greek or in Rome now. We're in America. Now we are in, whatever country you're in, okay? But at one point in time, you thought that you were part of that country until you found out who you were. You found out that your father came from Issachar or Manasseh, okay? And then you say, oh, that's it. I'm an Israelite, okay? And so you no longer, even though you live in that land, you no longer identify as being a Greek or a Roman, okay? And so, once you come into this thing, man, hey, uh, you know, it's an emotional feeling, man, okay? You find out that your whole life you've been lied to, okay? And that this Bible is really about you, okay? You've seen, a lot of you are young who are coming into this thing, okay? You're young-minded, okay? Um, and so, a lot of you don't uh, have the understanding, all right? You didn't see Big Mama, how fervent, Okay, how you know how much she put into uh praising those Edomite pictures of Caesar Borgia. Okay, she put the whole family, okay, on praising Caesar Borgia. Now you know this generation now. You're pretty much just you're like the middle child, man. Okay, a lot of you again. A lot of you're not even. You don't even. You're not even up on the history. You don't even care about the history of your people, man. Because a lot of you feel entitled. All right. A lot of our, Jakes feel like they're entitled, man. And that's just not the case. It's just like when I ride through a neighborhood, like if I go through O Block, okay? Or any neighborhood, I'm just using that as you have Big Chief Little Indian syndrome, man. Okay? The reality is, you know, uh, these Jakes who live in certain of these areas, you're a little Indian, man. And you're trying to act like you're a big chief, man. Okay? A lot of you didn't grow up I grew up in the 80s and 90s, all right? So, I saw how the gangs in Chicago, a lot of them, had an area, okay, blocks or whatever. But guess what? Whenever Esau comes in and says time to go, it's time to go, nigga. Okay? And you're no longer big chief, okay? Because Esau came and moved you, real gangs, okay? They're, like Al Capone, and those were real gangs, all right? Those are real gangs. The shit, the Crips, the Bloods, all right? The GDs, the Vice Lords, all that shit. Those are not real gangs, man, okay? Those are just little Indians, okay? Esau, you go into these neighborhoods, most of these neighborhoods don't even have a fucking supermarket, man. And that's number one, man. You gotta possess your own fucking supermarket. And you sending your grandmother, your sister, you sending them to go and do the shopping. That's why a lot of Jake get, you see them get killed, get deleted with their children in the car. It's because they're little cheaps, man. You go to an area and so you got enemies, and you got to go and send your wife. The baby needs Similac. You got babies, okay? The baby needs Similac, and they go to an area, okay? Because there's no supermarket, no grocery store in your area, okay? So you have to go out the neighborhood to get food, man. And when you do, show you that you are the little Indian, man. They're there to step on you, man. The guy that the rapper here in Chicago, the Duck, all right? Okay? Once upon a time, along 63rd Street, you had uh stores, okay? Because I grew up on 63rd Street, all right? You had um stores, 63rd, right off 63rd and Cottage Grove, 63rd, 64th, and Halsted. Now, many of these guys, man, they didn't experience that, man. Okay, and it's not a knock at, when we say these things, it's not a knock at you. Okay, but you just didn't you just didn't experience it, man. Okay, and so you have to understand how to move, how to maneuver, and that's what you get from the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, man. So, you see an Israelite coming at another Israelite. Well, indeed, that's needed. All right? That's needed. Because, once you would, the people before you, they were used to being able to go to 63rd, 64th, 65th and Halsted, shop. 63rd, Cottage Grove, okay, and shop for clothes. But now, that's gone. So now you got to go downtown. Now you got to go to the west suburbs. But you've been talking shit, okay? You are on a whole lot of people's radar, man. You don't have a McDonald's there no more, and once you leave, okay, from that area, you just a dead. You walking dead man. It's a matter of time, okay? And that's done by design, just to show you niggas that you are the little Indian. You niggas don't get no money by stores and by businesses. Okay? Now we understand that, some of these Israelite groups, they're, getting schools and, but that all of that is to no avail. To no avail. You're still little Indians, man. You're not the big chief, man. Okay? And we're gonna get to that. First Corinthians 9:14. Start at 13. Do ye not know that they which minister about holy things live of the things of the temple, and they which wait at the altar are partakers with the altar? Okay? Even so have the Lord ordained that they which preach the gospel should live of the gospel. And that's all that we're pretty much bringing out, man. But you get these characters who are coming along, man, and they're not living of the gospel, okay? They're not living of the gospel. 1 Corinthians 9:15. All right. It says, "But I have used none of these things, neither have I written these things," okay, "that it should be so done unto me. For it were better for me to die than that any man should make my glory in void." Okay? "For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of," man. And you got individuals who are making themselves, coming in on horses. Okay? The theatrics, it's like, watching the Golden Gate film, an MGM film, beginning, all right? Well, hey, no, man. No. "So for though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. For necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel." So this is, right, man. This is not. This is something like getting up in the morning and washing your ass. Okay, that's what teaching this gospel is, man. And just because a man gets up in the morning and washes his ass, okay, it's no big thing, man. But that's what teaching this word is, man. Okay? You get up in the morning, you wash your ass, okay? That's what teaching this gospel is, man. So, you got a person, with 20,000 views. Well, hey, that's great. "Oh man, y'all, then he turns around and says, you know, you only got 2 views. Yeah, well, what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay? I do it for 0 views, okay? To be honest, I do it for 0 views. All right? I'm going to jump down. All right, let me see. 1 Corinthians 9:18, because, I'm just jumping around. "What is my reward then?" A motherfucker want a reward for washing his ass. Okay? "Verily that, when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Hamashiach without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel." And it's just that simple. Nigga jumping on talking about 613 by the hat. By this breakdown. Yeah, man. Niggas talking about by this breakdown. If it, if it wasn't for the apostles, bishops and elders of Great Millstone, niggas would be out here eating rib tips. Hey, that was funny, man. That was one of the funniest stories that I heard. And so I always kept to that. All right. I would always be like, when camp would end, I really don't think brothers really, understood it. I would be like, man, brothers be like, let's go get something to eat. I'd be like, yeah, let's go get some rib tips. All right. Because that's one of the things that this individual, call him nincompoop, no, We'll figure out something. But anyway, he had a dream that, you know, someone was putting pork juice on something, all right? And so he said that people should eat pork, man. So if it would have been up to this individual right here, all right, men would be eating pork. Do you understand? So, you have to, you know, uh, you have to do this, man. This has to be done. Okay. Okay. Galatians 1:6 says, I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of the anointed Hamashiach, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, unto another gospel. Yeah, there is another gospel. There's a gospel of hell floating around. Okay. Someone then came up with, a gospel of Nicodemus. All right. What else? There's people are teaching things that ought not to be taught. Okay. And then, okay. And what? And in return, what are they going to say? Oh man, and these niggas is still saying, okay, oh yeah, there's the gospel of having sex on the Sabbath. Okay, that's off, man. Long hair, that's off. But you know why these niggas do that? Because they are influenced by these hoes, man. I've been knew that about a lot of these characters, man. I look at a man's woman, okay, and then his woman tells me a lot about him, man. Okay. So these people are teaching, you know, revolving door doctrines, man. Especially this guy, man. This guy right here, he switched up. Even the mark of the beast, man. He switched it a few times, man. So and I'm not exaggerating. Okay, I'm not exaggerating in this video. Okay. Galatians 1:6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Hamashiach Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai unto another gospel, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. But though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. Okay? So a man coming talking about hell, man. Okay, you see You see the demise. And we have a fear of the Lord, man. Okay? And we're not just, and we understand, but there's a guidelines to this. So you people on the outside looking in, man, why are they always at each other's necks? They're always at each other's throat. It's for the defense of the gospel, man. It's not we're at each other. We're defending the gospel. Okay? It's just that simple. Now are we taking it? Now, we watch the videos, okay? So let's just say a brother's he's going too far. This brother's being too hard on an individual. Okay? He's being too hard on an individual. Well, okay, we understand that. So let's see what this individual says himself. So this individual, he steadily repeats the same thing. Well, and now got members of his congregation saying it. So what is that? That is a gospel. And if it's contrary to the scriptures, then we have to address it. We just can't let that, that fester up, man. Okay? We have to address it. And the individual who is, behind that, have to put him out on blast, man. And just because he has, let me see, man. See, I said this a long time ago, man. I said this Israelite thing is not a get along gang thing, man. You got to get along gang, man, and that's where people like Alakazam come in, man. He's a gang banger that's a Hebrew Israelite, man. Okay? He needs a lot of numbers, a lot of people with him. In this world, he's a little Indian. Okay? I just forgot. Thinking of saying that, motherfucker. I forgot the scripture I was about to go to. How much time is left? 32. Okay. So, there's a few things on my mind. So I'm going to try to go to see. Man, I wanted that scripture was on my mind. It went out. All right, so here's a scripture. All right, so let me hit this. This is Isaiah 22:7. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna start at 1. All right. Isaiah 22:1. The burden of the valley of vision. What aileth thee now, that thou art wholly gone up to the housetops? Verse 2. Thou that art full of stirs, a tumultuous city, a joyous city. Thy slain men are not slain with the sword, nor dead in battle. All right. All thy rulers are fled together. They are bound by the archers. All that are found in thee are bound together, which have fled from far. Okay. Therefore said I, look away from me. I will weep bitterly. Labor not to comfort me because of the spoiling of the daughters of my people. Now, I'm going to stop there. Okay? I'm going to stop there. Because this is not talking about any heathens, man. Okay? This is not talking about you know, having, coming in on horses. Okay. What else? Just a splendor. Okay. Because again, listen, all right, this is not, this is not like the super, you won the Super Bowl and you're having a parade. This is not that, man. Slacky. Oh boy. Whew, that was in my nose for a minute. Whew. Didn't really come out. But anyway, read on, man. We started 4 again. It says, therefore said I, look away from me. I will weep bitterly. Labor not to comfort me because of the spoiling of the daughter of my people. Okay? So what is, we're happy. We're Israelites, man. It's a beautiful thing. Okay? But the curse is still that we have to see 2/3 of our people in the condition that they're in. And many of these people who are still under this condition, you got Jake just walking around not knowing that they're Israelite. No matter what the hell type of show you put on. That makes it even worse. You didn't put on a big ass show. Okay, you put on a big ass show, and the people still don't know that they're Israelites, man. So that's a curse. You understand? That's a curse. But then you flip it. You say, fuck that curse. Okay? That may be a curse, but it ain't no curse for me. I ain't under no curse, baby. You finna live it up. Isaiah 22:5. For it is a day of trouble and of treading down and of perplexity by the Lord power of hosts in the valley of vision, breaking down the walls and of crying to the mountains. And Elam bare the quiver with chariots of men and horsemen, and Ker uncovered the shield. And it came to pass that thy choicest valleys shall be full of chariots, and the horsemen shall set themselves in array at the gate. So yeah, Israel, we've been through a lot historically. All right. You have, you have also, you have also seen the breaches of the city of David, that they are many, and ye gathered together the waters of the lower pool. I mean, you were there. You know, you're doing it now. Okay, you're doing it. Okay, you've seen the breaches. Look at the condition of our people. They're gathering the waters of the lower pool. You're doing that, man. Okay. You have numbered the houses of Jerusalem, and the houses have you broken down to fortify the wall. Okay. Put in that work. You're teaching. All right. And in that day did the Lord power, Yahweh of hosts, call to weeping, to mourning. Wait a minute. Okay, I skipped. Well, 22 and 11. You made also a ditch between the two walls for the water of the old pool. Okay, but ye have not looked unto the maker thereof. So some of these groups, they don't even call on Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. They not get they're riding in on horses. They're not giving Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai any credit, man. Don't, they'll say the name every now. Yeah, you can say that name, but it's like it's nothing. See our congregation? That's something. I've never heard these people brag about how much money they got or anything like that. But I do remember one time where, it's about prosperity, or whatever this guy was saying, man. He said it out of his own mouth, man. Okay? Now, whether they corrected him for saying that or not, but that's their mind state. We know that's their mind state because they had an individual named The Pocket. He came forth, okay? It said how they were, people were using him, and he's not the only one, okay? But now they've made it so big that, they don't need the pockets, now they have their own thing, man, and it's not of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, as you're seeing, okay? So you've also made a ditch between the two walls for the water of the old pool. All right. So they have brought, a lot of these groups, they bring Israelites into the fact that they are Israelites. They're giving them the scriptures. All right. Selling them, okay. Not going to say giving them. They're selling them scriptures. All right. That's good to know. All right. Against the heathen. All right. Because, we've been kept away from the scriptures. Okay. But they are not wholly, all right, into this gospel, into this doctrine. All right. They're not giving all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay, it says, but ye have not looked unto the maker thereof, neither had respect unto him that fashioned it long ago. Verse 12, and in that day did the Lord power, Yahweh of hosts, call to weeping and to mourning and to dreads down to your ass. Okay, no, don't say that. Said to baldness and to girding with the best garments you could find. No, it don't say that. It says with sackcloth. Okay? And behold, joy and gladness, slain oxen, strippers. You can get a wife right now and get two for, no, you can't get two with some of these groups. Okay? No, it doesn't say that. Salakia. It says, and behold, joy and gladness, slain oxen, and killing sheep, eating flesh and drinking wine. Let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we shall die. All right? Let me get another scripture while it's in my mind. Come on. Come on. Let's see. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Okay. There's another scripture that I need. Let me see. Maybe it's in the Apocrypha. Let's see. Here we go. This is Wisdom of Solomon, right? And this is really the mindset of a lot of these individuals, man. Just for we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. All right. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance. And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun and overcome with the heat thereof. All right. And so, many Jakes, many people in this truth, man, you have your believers, those who believe into salvation. But then you have these characters, okay? And, and they have they have a different agenda, okay? They say, man, look, time is running out, okay? Time is running out. And Alakazam, he's one of those people, man. Okay? Alakazam is one of those people. You see? Mischievous Nate, the Reprobate, he's one of those people, man. Verse 5, for our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. Okay? For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. All right? So, and this is the way that these people, that they look at the gospel. Okay? This is the way that they're looking. Their minds are closed. They're closed-minded. Okay, they're not fully immersed in the gospel of Yahweh Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Wa, Yahweh Shai. That's what I was going to say. All right. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures, like as in the youth. I added the, okay? Let us use the creatures like as in youth. Okay? So yeah, man, deal. Shit, I got 150 million. That shit. Man, I'm about to go here, I'm about to go there. I gotta get all the likes. Okay? These individuals, they're not concerned about what the Lord got going on. His glory. It's for their glory. Come buy this 613 hat. See me wearing it? And I'm gonna get on those guys next, which is Alakazam and Hachu. Okay, just thinking about it make you have to sneeze. But yeah, you can finish reading, man. It's enough on these guys, man. So much going on. You hate to put effort into these guys, man. Okay, but coming into this thing for me, it was never a popularity contest. It's all about spreading the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Getting those elect to wake up, come into the truth. All right. You know, uh, you know, making my, election sure. Okay. So I get Lord willing, a seat on that first chariot. Okay, and that's it, man. All right. Hey, this world, we already know what it was about. All right, the things I did as a child. Okay, put those things behind, man. Okay, for the most part. All right, now you put those things behind. All right, you don't become a man in the Lord, then start chasing a lot of your own aspirations, man. Or if you do, separate it from the ministry. That's all we said. Yeah, of course, man. But separate that nigga shit from the ministry. A lot of you niggas is making a living off of the ministry, like financially. That's not supposed to be. Well, this is gonna be my retirement plan. The fuck? No, man. If people are going to donate to you, then okay. But you selling Proverbs 32:3 shirts. What the fuck is you doing, my boy? That's off, man. That's off. But anyway, there's so much more, and brothers are gonna come with videos, man. This and the black woman, man. When you have to, go into the scriptures, because these people, man, they, and they know that they're going off, man. This guy knows that he's going off, man. With the hell doctrine, okay? Hell doctrine, mark of the beast, man. He knows he's going off. One or two other things, the wife thing, You can only have one, that wife thing, hey, Jake really don't need to be having all these wives, all right? Because again, that could cause a problem right now, But my thing would be, for wives, if you got multiple wives, then your wives shouldn't be all living under the same roof. Okay? They shouldn't all be living under the same roof, man. Okay? And in the kingdom they wouldn't be doing it, right? Okay. We don't have tents now. If you had if you had land, okay, you would be have a wife in this tent, a wife in that tent, wife on this side of the property, wife on, but no, you got this wife, you got 3-bedroom, okay, and no, you Jack Tripper, okay, you're a Jack Tripper Israelite, man. So anyway, man. With that being said, and it's your household. You operate it how you want to operate it. I don't know any brother that's doing that. I'm just saying, this guy right here, he says that, your wife, the way, the doctrine or his gospel. Okay. So it's not the gospel of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So with that being said, till next time, Shalom.